What's up, pirates? It's your boy GM. How's it going? Chapter 1098 of One Piece. Before I start this review, let me just remind you guys that I am working on my own manga/webcomic projects that I will publish on Webtoon and Tapas. You can support those projects by checking my Patreon page. The link's in the bio. And also, you can see me on Twitch while I stream. You can give me some subs if you want. You don't have to. Just you being there watching my streams and me losing terribly at some video games, it's more than appreciated. So whether it's on Twitch, Patreon, look, your support is appreciated. You can check it out. All the links on my Patreon. And as soon as I can, I want to show you those incredible projects that I've been working on. So check them out. Support, share it with your friends. All help is welcome. Thank you so much. As you've seen, Oda wasn't able to completely finish drawing the chapter in time. And honestly, about that, look, I read the chapter. Some parts are sketchy, obviously, but look, it's okay. Like, for the first time in 26 years, that happened. Like, the guy is overworking himself. And to be honest, one of the things that I'm looking forward at the end of One Piece is for Oda to finally be able to rest. Honestly, like, to be honest, like, it's one chapter. It's no big deal. Even the guy was humble about it, and he said he felt bad about it. And look, he's human at the end of the day. So look, it's okay. And honestly, I wish he would start taking breaks again. Honestly, because I get it. He worked hard on the One Piece live action, and the recent chapter that he gave us, look, it's fire after fire. So I think I speak in the name of all One Piece fans. Oda, it's okay. Look, take a breather. If you need to take breaks, 1, 2, even 3 weeks, do that, please. 2 years since Genie was abducted by the world government to be made a wife for a Celestial Dragon. That boils my blood, because I can't even begin the hurt, pain, torture, and worse fate that she has gone through that time. And oh God, seriously, Kuma's backstory is becoming so dark and dramatic, man. Like, hands down, the saddest backstory that I've seen in One Piece. And we see to that time, Kuma became colder. You know, he kept pushing himself, and he felt guilty that he couldn't save Genie. A lot of people are asking, why didn't the Revolutionary Army go to rescue her? At that time, that's my point of view, but at that time, the Revolutionary Army wasn't as powerful as it is today. And even today, they wouldn't dare to go directly against the world government because they're not ready yet, you know? So I think that they weren't powerful enough. They didn't have enough soldiers to go for such a rescue mission, especially to get one of their own from a Celestial Dragon. So that's something big. I mean, back then they didn't have Sabo and all those heavy hitters that they have now. So I think that's why they couldn't rescue her. But after 2 years, they get a call from Genie that she has been returned to the lower world, and that she was sick, and she was bidding goodbye to Dragon Eva, and of course Kuma, her beloved. And Kuma rushes back home because he knows that's the only place that she could be. And when he finds her, she is covered with a disease called Sapphire scales. Like the jewels Sapphire are popping out all over your body, and you can't stand any form of natural light, whether it's sunlight, moonlight, you name it. And she dies in Kuma's arms. And while being returned to the lower world, she had a baby, and that baby became Bonney. And now just thinking about that, and look, I don't want to be too dark about this, but she was definitely, I know that baby wasn't made with consent, so you get what I'm trying to say. So anyways, poor Kuma, seriously, wow. Kuma raises Bonney as his own, obviously, And the village, I loved how the village is helping him out on this great task. And we see some cute moments of Bonney's first word calling Kuma daddy. And he's still working with the Revolutionary Army at the same time. And I love that panel where we are seeing him, we're seeing Kuma training with Sabo. So a little tie-in on how Sabo was brought up. And yeah, I think it was pretty, that period was pretty wholesome. But unfortunately, Bonney, just like her mother Jeannie, has the Sapphire scale disease, and condemning her from staying in sunlight or any form of natural light. With that said, Kuma quits the Revolutionary Army to stay and raise his daughter. Bonney is now 5 years old, and she is the living, spitting image of her mother, Jeannie. And the same attitude and same appetite at the same time. I love how Kuma is always cheering her up about her jewels, you know, telling her that, oh, the other kids are just jealous because they don't have beautiful jewels as you. And Bonney is really cheerful and energetic around her dad. And they're even talking about, you know, when you're cured, we're going to travel all around the world. We're going to go to the Sky Islands. And, you know, maybe we might meet Nika, the sun god, because he might be closer there. And I love that. But all of this come crashing down when the doctor tells Kuma that by this disease, the Sapphire scale, it's incurable. There's no remedy. And by age 10, she will pass away. And of course, Kuma is devastated by that. And worse, that really hurts. But Bonney overhears some of that conversation. She overhears by age 10, and she's like confident that by age 10, am I gonna be cured? Is that it? And Kuma lies to her, says, yeah, you'll be okay by age 10, and it's gonna be okay. And like he feels guilty about this. But at the same time, honestly, anybody at his place would have done the same thing. I'm not gonna tell my kid, oh no, actually you're gonna die by age 10. Oh boy, the chapter ends with King Bakari acting up again and slaughtering innocents and trying to get rid of everything and everyone that is weighting the kingdom down. And I feel like this is the point where Kuma will truly become the king of Sorbet Kingdom. Like, he will just get rid of King Bakari once and for all. But I might be wrong. But nonetheless, I think that somehow Bonney will grab a hold of the devil fruit power that she has. And I believe that this is going to be the thing that will stop the disease from expanding further in her system. Or, I don't know. But the thing is, we need to know what was the deal between him and Vegapunk. Like, but seriously, overall, this chapter was very dramatic. Like, wow. Like, in terms of backstory, we know that in One Piece, the backstories are really, drenched in dramatic moments, sadness. But this one, oh boy, like, it's like #1 at that point. So tell me your thoughts about this chapter. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let's all talk about it in the comment section. I'll see you guys next week. And don't forget, Patreon, Twitch. I'll see you there. And once again, thank you for watching my review. So take care of yourselves. See you around.